Okay, so I'm gonna take a break from being stupid and touch upon something that's actually kind of uh, more serious, more real, even though I hate saying that shit sometimes. And it's gonna seem like I'm playing into the whole mental health trend. I hate calling it a trend too, but like, you can't help it because the media covers certain things. But I had a moment of self-reflection the other day because I was reading about Kevin Love's panic attacks and DeMar DeRozan's, battle with depression. And I'm not nearly on their stature. I'm just saying. But it just made me feel like the average guy also needs to give their story too. And what I realized is, how it's so easy for you to be in a bad place, in a rut, and then forget how good you had it just right before. How good things were right before. It's the same thing, vice versa. It looks like because I'm in a good place now. I got someone I love. I got all these good things, X, Y, Z, and I'm confident. All this stuff. I feel good for the most part. Workout. Still trying to find my jawline, but somewhere it's somewhere. But it's crazy because I just remember just 2 years ago, I was going through one of the worst times, or maybe it was through two. I don't know. A couple years ago, I was going through one of the worst times of my life because I was having panic attacks almost daily. And then after I had some panic attacks, I'd have these anxiety attacks afterwards, and they would be triggered by literally anything. Just what it is a feedback loop. So when you start thinking about having a panic attack or anxiety attack, it manifests, and then you have one. And honestly, if you've never had one, God bless you. I'm fucking jealous. But if you have one, it's literally one of the worst feelings in the world. You feel like a bitch, first of all, because you're just like, what the fuck? I'm not even physically hurt, but it feels physical. Your heart's pounding and racing. You're sweating. You feel like you can't breathe. You have like this overwhelming sense of dread and claustrophobia where you feel like you just, or not even claustrophobia, you feel like you gotta just run. You just feel like you gotta run. And, and you feel like everyone's watching and judging. It's the worst feeling, man. It really is. And I was suffering through that shit, and it was triggered by a bunch of things, like lots of random events and stress and personal things and just stupid decisions. But it stuck with me for so long that I went out to seek help. I did therapy. Didn't really do it for me, to be honest with you, but I do believe in the power of it. I just don't think I found the right one. And then I also finally, with the guidance or the support of my girl, got on medication, Lexapro, and I stayed with it, and I'm still on it, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. It's so ingrained in my daily routine that I don't even think about. I don't even think about it. And I'm in a good place now, so who knows? I might be getting off, but regardless, it helped immensely. I don't know what the fuck happens in your brain during a panic attack or anxiety attacks or whatever, but that feedback loop is hard to close, or hard to break, rather. So, what I'm trying to say is that it's the same shit that everyone else is saying, except I'm just saying because I feel like posting this on social media and get some likes, bitch. You better like this, bitch. It's honest. It's it's that everybody be going through shit, man. And honestly, you just can't tell. Throughout the whole period, people had no idea that I was going through some shit. People still don't know. I'm on shit. And you just can never know. And that's why I've always believed in empathy, and that's why I always believed in treating people with respect and as if they're inherently good, because who knows what the fuck they're going through, man. So that's all. That's all I really want to say. I don't know if that's brave. I don't think it's brave. I think it's just it's life. Shit's just life. You know, you go your ups and downs and knockdowns and whatever, and you get back up. You know, and if you get back up, and if you can't get back up, don't be ashamed to reach out to your loved ones and have them help you. Cause that shit can mean the world to you, man. Real shit. Anyway, back to my scheduled programming of, you know, rapping about random objects and trying to learn how to suck my own dick, bitch. Yes.